Higher education is at a crossroads. Traditional teaching methods are being challenged by new ideas about how students learn best. This essay will explore the differences between teacher-centered and learner-centered approaches. We will also examine the contrast between offline and online learning environments. Our goal is to understand which methods are most effective in helping students thrive. Teacher-centered methods emphasize the role of the instructor as the primary source of knowledge. Learner-centered approaches, on the other hand, put students at the heart of the learning process. They encourage active participation and collaboration. The way education is delivered is also changing rapidly. Offline learning, typically in a physical classroom, has been the standard for centuries. However, online learning, powered by technology, is becoming increasingly popular and accessible. Both methods have their own set of advantages and disadvantages. In a teacher-centered classroom, the instructor is the primary source of information. They deliver lectures, provide notes, and control the flow of the lesson. This approach can be effective for conveying large amounts of information in a structured manner. For example, a history professor might use a lecture format to cover a broad historical period. This method can be beneficial for students who learn best by listening and taking notes. It provides a clear framework and expectations for learning. However, a teacher-centered approach can also have drawbacks. Students may become passive recipients of information rather than active learners. They might not have enough opportunities to ask questions, participate in discussions, or apply their knowledge. In contrast to the teacher-centered model, a learner-centered approach emphasizes student engagement and active learning. Students are encouraged to ask questions, work collaboratively, and take ownership of their learning. This approach recognizes that students come with diverse backgrounds and learning styles. One popular example of a learner-centered method is problem-based learning. In a science class, for instance, students might work together to design an experiment, collect data, and analyze the results. This hands-on experience can lead to a deeper understanding of the subject matter. Learner-centered approaches can foster critical thinking, problem-solving skills, and a love of learning. However, they also require careful planning and facilitation by the instructor. It's crucial to find the right balance between guidance and independence for students. The rise of online learning has added another layer of complexity to the discussion of teaching methods. Offline learning offers the benefits of face-to-face interaction, immediate feedback, and a structured learning environment. However, online learning provides flexibility, accessibility, and the opportunity to learn at one's own pace. For example, a working professional might find it more convenient to take an online course rather than attending evening classes on campus. However, a student studying a highly interactive subject like performing arts might benefit more from the in-person experience. The most effective approach often involves blending the best of both worlds. A hybrid model combines online elements like video lectures and discussion forums with in-person components like labs and group projects. This blended approach can cater to diverse learning styles and provide a more engaging and flexible learning experience. As we navigate the evolving landscape of higher education, it's essential to remember that no single teaching method is inherently superior. The key is to create a learner-centric environment that empowers students to succeed, regardless of the format. The future of learning depends on our ability to adapt and innovate to meet the unique needs of each student. What will your contribution be?